So now we're going to look at the ASP.NET web forms. So in ASP.NET, every page is an HTML form. So it's designed from the ground to be interactive. So, and every page essentially is able to send information back to the server. And if you recall, there are two types two different methods of doing that. One is called post and one is called get. So in ASP.NET, post is used. So those values sent back are not being shown in the URLs. So there are some differences between the typical HTML page and ASP.NET web form. So the most important one is that at the top of the ASP.NET page there is a page declaration. So that's not being sent to the client. It's just used so that ASP knows how to execute a particular ASP.NET page. So first one is specifies the title of the page. What language is it? In this case, it's C#. The master page, which is like a the general template. In this case, we use site.master, which will be often the whole website template for the whole website. Auto event wire up means will the page load function be immediately executed when the page starts or not. Code behind, and this is important piece, what is the name of the C# file behind this page? Typically it's the same as the page name with just .cs at the end. So in this case this page is called pagename.aspx and the C# code is called pagename.aspx.cs. Inherits is attribute that specifies what will be the class name for this particular page. So every page is an instance of a particular class in C#, so this will be the name of the class it inherits from. So so with respect to differences between ASP.NET forms and HTML forms, so form element is mandatory, and it can contain mix of interactive pieces and non-interactive pieces. So interactive stuff will be typically some server controls, and non-interactive will be the typical HTML, so like paragraphs, texts, and so on. Optionally, you can add run at equals server attribute on the particular HTML tags, and it means that it will be executed on the server side. And that's really important. That's been used a lot. So if you compare the plain on the left side, you will see the typical plain HTML form, and on the right side you see how it looks like in ASP.NET. So you see that the first line there is this page declaration in ASP, and pretty much everything rest is the same, except this run at attribute is added on a particular tag. So it means this head and form tags will be first executed on the server for any embedded code and then ship back to client. In this case, there are no embedded C# there, so it will be exactly the same return, but you can provide, say, instead of this title, you can have current time. So that will be executed on the server and shipped back to client.